And good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Roundtable. We have a great show for you today, and I'm here with Josh and Owen.
Good to be here.
With the sports updates of the week.
Varsity Golf beats Holliston 214 to 251. Curtis Bowman shot a 32 and Ben Schroeder shot a 33. The team is now 12-1 on the season after beating Millis Wednesday. The team will take on Hopkinton on Thursday. The win against Holliston secured the golf team the TBL Small Championship title.
In girls soccer news, varsity kicks it off with a good win against Holliston, beating them 3-2. Unfortunately, the JV girls lost to Holliston 1-3, and come support the girls varsity against Medway at 4 o'clock home today. For boys soccer, varsity sadly lost against Holliston 0-3, but JV won 2-1. The boys are playing 4 o'clock away at Medway. Let's wish them good luck.
Be there or be square, indeed. And in football news, varsity football plays Medway away on Friday. We had a tough loss on the road last week against Bellingham, but I see us coming back from that and getting a lot of away support on the road, so that's good. And then in cross-country news, we're heading to Twilight down in the Cape at 6:30 tomorrow night, so good luck to all our runners.
Field hockey news. Tough loss against Holliston yesterday, but they're having a great season overall with new coach Molly McGuire taking over a team she played on just a few years ago. We sat down with Coach Molly to see what it's like coming back to her high school and becoming a coach of the team she was a player on. Roll the clip.
How would you describe your experience being back at DS?
So being back at DS, it's been a blast. I mean, even just being back in this room itself is bringing back a lot of awesome memories from being a former student here. It's been really fun to work with a lot of the teachers that were my former teachers, and now I get to call them colleagues, which was a little weird at first, but I think overall I've been having a blast with it.
What is your favorite thing about being so involved in the Dover-Sherburne community?
My favorite thing about being so involved, I think just being able to give back to the community that I feel so fortunate enough to have been, raised in, and I feel like I had such a positive experience being a student throughout the Dover-Sherburne school system. So being able to kind of come back and give back and work with the former me's or the current me's has been really fun. So probably that.
How has your experience been so far as a varsity field hockey head coach?
So far, it's been a blast. I mean, it was always kind of a running joke. At some point, I wanted to definitely coach a varsity field hockey team, and it's just been a blast to be able to coach my alma mater. And obviously, bringing my dad in was also kind of part of the running joke, and he's been having a blast with it too. So,
what are your thoughts and feelings about the current field hockey season?
I would say we've been off to a great start. I know we started kind of a little bit rocky, but I think things are starting to come together, which really excites me. And I know it's a young group, which was a little bit, intimidating at first, taking on a lot of these young, a little bit more inexperienced girls. But it's very exciting too, because I think investing the time now is only going to pay off down the road. So it's been super positive and great.
How do you think the field hockey team can improve for the rest of the season?
Improve for the rest of the season? It's another good question. I think just continuing to work hard, take the feedback given from all the coaches, and just confidence. Like, I feel like we have all the tools to be successful. It's more just, owning it and being confident.
If you could change something you've done, whether it be small or big, that would impact where you are today, what would it be?
Wow, okay, that's a big question. I don't know. I mean, I think for me, I decided to kind of pursue this career in education and coaching. I don't want to say like late in the game, because obviously I'm still super young, but in college, like I didn't really have this realization till probably like senior year, end of senior year. So I think I could have probably taken steps prior to that to put myself in a little bit better position to, to be a better candidate, I guess, earlier on. But I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't really change much. I feel like I'm really psyched with where I'm at and kind of the path I've taken. So I don't know. It's a good question. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll circle back.
If you could give a piece of advice to your students and or athletes, what would it be?
Another big question. Piece of advice. I mean, I would just say, like, enjoy it, because high school, it goes by quick. And I always tell, like, you girls on the team and, the students now, like, my best friends in the whole world are my DS friends. So, I feel like we all joke, we would give, like, our left arm to, like, go back to, like, one TV media class that we had together, or, like, whatever it might be. So just enjoy it, because it goes by quick, and then you might be me back here sooner than you think, but...
And we're back. And with Patriots news, we won 5-22 over the Texans last week, and we faced the 4-1 Dallas Cowboys at home this week in the late afternoon game on Sunday at 4:25. And what a battle that will be, gentlemen. I mean, the Texans, they have a good roster, but their coaching isn't where it needs to be. But we have the coaching and somewhat of a roster, so we'll see what happens.
I mean, we're doing okay this year, 2-3.
Yeah.
We're doing better than last year, and I think we can pull out the win against the Cowboys this week.
Same record as the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think we can win, get our record a little bit better.
Yeah, if Mac Jones just does what he does, I think we can pull this one out.
You just gotta stay in the zone.
Yo.
MLB. The Red Sox not only beat the Yankees in their one-game playoff, but have also now beaten Tampa Bay, who had hoped to return to the World Series this year to avenge the loss to the Dodgers last year. The Red Sox will take on the Astros starting tomorrow night in a best-of-7 series to see who will beat the American League champs. We asked the DS community earlier in the week which team they wanted to the Red Sox face. Let's take a look.
Would you rather have the Red Sox play the White Sox or the Astros?
Well, we're playing. Oh, I want to play the White Sox. So
Nice.
bad.
Who do you want the Red Sox to face? The White Sox or the Astros?
Probably the White Sox because the Astros cheat a lot.
Alright.
Oh, what I have to answer?
Yeah.
I'd love to see the Red Sox beat the Astros because they cheat.
Okay.
And perhaps the White Sox.
Yep. Let's see here. According to my extensive baseball knowledge, I'd say the Astros because, or no, it's the White Sox. The White Sox because they're worse than the Red Sox, so we'd have a better chance,
I think they'd rather play the White Sox because we beat the Astros in 2018, so they're probably still mad about that. And the Astros are cheaters, and I want them eliminated as fast as possible.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who would you rather?
a mouthful.
Nah, that's fine. Alright,
I'd rather have the White Sox because the Astros might cheat again.
Astros might cheat again.
That's my.
I think the Astros would be an easier series.
I think the White Sox. Astros have a strong history of doing well in the playoffs recently. They're a young team with a lot of talent, and they're deep. And even though the White Sox played really well this year, I still think it's a better matchup for the Sox.
I want the Red Sox to face the Astros because I want to see Cora go against his old team. It'll be the cheaters versus the cheaters.
All right, that was a pretty interesting interview there. We got some good input from the teachers and students. I think they wanted to play the White Sox over the Astros. In a kind of different section of our normal roundtable, we have an odd sport of the week, which is bog snorkeling. As weird as it sounds, it is a real thing, and there's a world championship for it. The premise is you swim 60 meters and back in a swamp and see who can do it fastest. I don't know why it's a sport, but why not?
Now, Josh, what do you think makes that sport difficult?
That you can't see anything and you're in a swamp.
But they are wearing goggles. What do you think, Owen?
I mean, it is a swamp. You gotta be realistic. The swamp is dirty and gross, and you can't see anything, even if you're wearing goggles. But I don't know why people do this, but they do.
Yes.
It's one of those every disease in the book sports, I guess.
Everybody has something
Yeah.
that they are good at, and so if your thing is bog snorkeling, go for it. I mean,
And I think that's all we got for you this week, folks. We'll be back next time, and good night over Sherburne.